Oh goodness. All right. So, I guess you okay if I
No,
take us?
no, Zath. I am absolutely requiring you to talk about the Kraken lineup.
Okie dokie. So we are seeing a Vermont instead of Kremlin. What is it with Vermonts on this map? People just
I don't
want to bring
know.
Vermonts. Androts has flipped to an Ohio. And then as far as the cruisers, we got Des Moines, Godlieu, Napoli, Marseille. For destroyers, you got Marceau, Daring, and Alvaro de Bazan.
Alvaro de Pasan, for the second time in the tournament. I watched Wu Tang take one of these back on day one in their very last game of the day when they were running a meme comp, Zath.
Yeah,
So I'm
right.
really curious to see where Sharko is going with this pick because that seems very strange to me. MHG coming to the dance with a
Yeah.
Vermont of their own, married to a Kremlin, paired up with Haudeliu, Napoli, Nevsky, and Stalingrad, rounded out with a Gearing, Daring, and a Marceau of their own.
Yeah, so early on, I will say both comps have their purpose in this game. There are things about each comp that I like and things I don't. So, like MHG, I don't know that I like seeing a Stalingrad. At this point, we've talked at length about that ship, right?
Yep.
Um, and then for Kraken, that Alvaro, I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll see something, but I don't know.
It's honestly with these two lineups and the way the early deployment is going, there's going to be a lot of shrugging and I don't know going around. So, because for example, at A, we're going to have both Marceaus face spotting each other very quickly here in just a moment. The
Yes,
Howden
a
Lius that
Marceau
are backing them
convention.
up, are not going to be in range or have angles to help. So it's going to be Marceau versus Marceau. Some hot French on French action, Zath.
Mm,
We're gonna have Daring
yeah.
versus Daring in mid. I'm just
Early
not. I'm just.
spots.
Yeah. This is just. It's gonna. This is gonna be a very. So much of this Zath, I think, is gonna come down to how how the shells fall for some of these engagements.
I think I think this battle is going to be decided by one play. We'll see when that play happens. That's
Yep.
my prediction, at least.
I can't disagree with you.
Oh, look at that hit on Warzone from Androds downtown, taking him down to 20k health.
I saw the shells go out. I'm impressed that he landed the salvo, Zath. That's
And
impressive.
now, let's take a look at Blappity. Shells coming in on Curious Shadow from Blappity.
Nope, missed them
Nothing.
all. Missed them all. As the Marceaus are both turn, they turn each other aside here at A.
Mm,
Now, Tangerines has chosen something a different position here.
look
There
at
comes
K.
this. There comes the Stalingrad radar on K. As they're going to absolutely punish him for this position
Yeah,
because
K's in trouble.
Here comes Air 404's airstrike on Tangerine. I'm kind of waiting for Tangerine's strike to come in on K, but it hasn't yet. K's stuck in that Stalin radar, unable to get out of it. Still lit right now.
Right. 2 seconds left on that radar from the Stalin, and he's out of range anyway. But this might do it.
Nope, not quite. He
Oh,
manages to sneak away for the moment. Couple more shells coming in.
nope.
Still alive on
Oh.
1300 HP.
Ooh, and 50 seconds until he can do something about that number.
He's
Wow.
effectively out of the fight for a while. That means that MHG is going to be able to pick up B. Both Marceaus now camped in A, unable to see each other through this island.
Yeah. Now Zolu coming in. C-cap getting detected. Yeah. Okay. And they're gonna back off. MHG choosing C to be the kite cap, clearly.
The lack of radar at A is going to allow MHG to pick that up as well. Kraken has no radar, only face spotting over there. Hanger went fishing with his fancy Dutch planes, but came up empty. He guessed wrong where the Marceau might be.
What's interesting is, I mean, neither side has radar.
No,
Um,
no, but you've got more
hmm,
ships. But
true.
MHG has technically 4 ships in the vicinity, because that Howden Loose strike can still impact the battle at A.
That's right.
Kraken going to be able to pick up C here in just a moment.
Well, and you could see that K is rotating around to C-cap, so might be setting up to try to help get Ascanier's Des Moines forward.
Well, Oskaneer just radared, picked up Cobra on the bottom end of the B cap, trying to reset him. It's not going to come in time.
No. And now Harrier is in the is in the smoke. Yeah, they're definitely trying to make a push down the sea cap.
They keep landing resets on Harrier though.
Well, kind of easy to do that.
It is. Some torpedoes coming in for Harrier now. That might be the source of the next reset. Looks like he's got a gap if he can con his ship correctly. Yeah, he's got it cleared.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
5.5 minutes gone. MHG out to a nearly 100-point lead here. Kraken very slow to get on these caps. A little bit unable to impact some of them. But they do finally bag C as they're going to continue to fall farther behind at a slow rate.
Right. But we need to see, I think we need to see some movement today. And it's just not happening.
No, they're not. They seem to have just surrendered A completely. They're pulling out. They're like, nah, we're done here.
Yeah.
They can't take
Hangar's moving away.
They can't take it, so they've decided they're not gonna throw good money after bad. I can't honestly fault them. And they've made such a good chunk of taking out Jackaroo's HP,
Kremlin.
right?
Yeah.
He's gonna take a torpedo. He took a fire right there.
Mm-hmm.
His DCP is down for another 20 seconds, and his heel's down for another 15. So they're soaking good damage into this Kremlin. It might come back and play a big role later.
Yep, that might be huge. Kremlin has a heal up in 6 seconds, though. And we can see there's plenty of health he's going to get back. Okay. And Oskaneer, look at these torps coming in, and Oskaneer's Des Moines. Just barely missing, but Dutch Oven. Ouch.
Kremlin sneaks into Thunderdome with a little less than 15,000 HP, pushes his heel. He'll climb back up somewhere around, I'm guessing, somewhere just south of 30 by the time he's done. It's not an insurmountable lead for Kraken, but it's definitely something they're going to have to keep chipping away at.
Yeah, but in the meantime, Oskaneer's in trouble. I mean, they put him in a position where he can just get farmed by Curious Shadows Napoli, Tangerine's Good Liu, maybe even Cobra's Daring. I mean, and then, of course, there's the group in the south that have shots on him, too. Yeah. Kraken doing what they can to at least push through CCAP.
Mm-hmm.
The big question is, can they get that Kremlin out of the Thunderdome? I think that's going to be the key here.
Try to kill him while you can spot him.
Oskaneer radar going up, taking Cobra. Get him detected at least. Shots coming in from Hangar now as well. Blappity's probably fixing to take a shot with the Vermont. Cobra's got 5 ships shooting at him right now. 4, sorry.
They've taken a good chunk of his health away here in the middle of the board, and they're continuing to make good inroads. If they can convert this kill, it would be huge.
Unfortunately, Cobra just got out of radar range.
He's out of radar, but he is lit. The Vermont takes out Hangar. K takes out Cobra. So they trade ships here. Nobody picking up a ship lead there.
That was a bit of a broadside Hangar showing right there. It's the Vermont. Ouch. But Warzone now. Kind of deep. I wonder who Androds is looking at right now. Yeah, he's looking at Warzone. Thought so.
Trying to spot the Stalin, but he's out of detection range.
Look at Blappity now. Blappity's coming in to BCAP with the Vermont.
I saw that. I don't know. He's got He's got a decent amount of support nearby, but I don't know. Scanier's on fire. Something. He's got a long way to his DCP. Okay, the fire expired. He is in deep doo-doo right here.
Oh my god, yeah, I see that.
His next heal's coming up soon. He's got the repair available if he needs it.
Now, if I'm Oskaneer, I might not be shooting here because I don't want Tangerines to know where I am.
He's lit now.
Uh,
He's lit now. Here comes the Dutch airstrike.
That's why.
And
right
that's why,
there.
because his heel is not quite up yet. All kinds
right,
of shells
folks.
coming in for Ascanier. He's going to die before those bombs arrive.
Here's our first Dutch oven of King of the Sea.
Heel is up. He pushed the button right as the first bomb touched his deck. It's not enough, and he goes out. Now, they have driven Blapity into the cap, and he looks like he's looking for this shot on the Kremlin, Zath. He is.
Meanwhile, Kremlin's looking for a shot on anybody else. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, you got to get him out. But in the process, he's going to show broadside to Zekel's Vermont to the south.
Yeah, but they can't see Blapity. He's completely undetected right now.
Okay. A sneaky Vermont play. Interesting.
Sneaky Vermont. They do, and they managed to cap it. A combination of the Daring and the Vermont, as now they're going to try and farm Jackaroo down again. He's completely out of heals between the Marceau and the Daring, trying to get some free damage on him, as the Alvaro de Bazan pitches in as well.
That's right. Now, Jackaroo just shot super long range at Mad Hatter. Most of that stuff missed. Are Torps coming out on Hatter? That'll be okay. More Goten Leo strike coming in.
Kraken's got to do something. There's only 9 minutes left in this game, and they're down over 300 points.
Seal is about to die here. Memes coming in with his Marceau. Seal on fire. DCPs. Saves the ship.
546 hit points for Seal. He cannot get spotted again.
Warzone just gets whacked. He's at 207. Trying to heal.
And still lit back there as his heel is ticking.
More shells coming in on Warzone. That's got to be Hatter.
That is his last heal. Blapity throwing shells that way. Harrier getting smacked. He's down to 5K. Tangerine's taking shots in return at the Alvaro de Bazan.
Warzone is still healing.
His heal is finally ended. He's completely out of health. This is all the health he's ever going to have. Man, they need this kill something fierce.
Oh my God! This kill needed to happen minutes ago.
They get it.
It did now.
The Vermont full pins seal the deal. That closes the gap to a 200-point lead and falling with 8 minutes to play.
Right. Hatter's kind of stuck bow in. The problem with that is there's a gearing to his side, and I don't know if he knows that or not. About to find out.
Zulu's gearing has worked himself into a really, really brilliant flank position over here on the 10 line. No way to spot him, no way to do anything, and the Nevsky of Onsi is basically burning down this Marseille.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kremlin shot! The Kremlin shot from Thunderdome. They push him far enough back. What a brilliant salvo from Jackaroo.
Huge kill, absolutely huge kill. Because now Harrier is kind of stuck. He's got no place to go.
Harrier was already in trouble. I think he's burned his last heal he has. So now, what does he do? Like, you almost have to leave him behind to defend C.
Look at Sharko at A. What is this?
Is he charging the Kremlin?
Yes?
I don't think he can win. I mean, what? Ouch.
There's the fire. He's done.
And you're done. Yeah, what? He's got his torps off.
Curious Shadow does go down. If these torps can kill
if they can trade for the Kremlin, it might be worth it, and it looks like they'll be able to. He's going to take at least 2 of these. They get him.
They did.
4-4. Oh. Kraken's not out of this yet, but my goodness, are they having to really scrape.
Oh God! And look at Androds now coming into A cap to stop the point gain for MHG,
which they can do. They can do this.
Zulu though is going to grab C. Harrier knows he's just randomly luck chucking torps in that general direction.
In my mind, if you're Harrier, you have to go sit in the C cap.
Yeah.
There it is. 6 minutes to play. Kraken has stopped all MHG points gains. Androds is Ohio now onto the A cap. He may be able to cap it. It's going to depend on a variety of factors. You can bet he's going to draw a lot of hate here.
Well, yeah, there's already one airstrike on Androds.
Yep, one airstrike has come in. He's out of heals. The 25,000 HP that Androds has is all he's got. As now Zulu is capping C in return, Harrier's coming under fire in his own smoke.
Radar up from
Radar,
the Nevsky.
Radar looking for Harrier, but he's just ahead of it. Look at how close he is ahead of that
know.
line.
Wow.
So they're gonna grab. They're gonna. Oh, Zulu ducked out of the cap.
He did.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
5 minutes to play. A is flipping. C
Androd's
was
dead.
You think so? Oh yeah, they're gonna
yeah.
get him. They're gonna get him with the torps. He's down to 3K. He must have taken a Vermont salvo in here. The torpedoes are gonna finish him off.
You better shoot. Nope. Nope, he did.
Salvo goes out. He takes his final salvo. Memes able to defend the cap as now Seal comes in.
Makes sense. Even though he's super low, he's gotta sit on
You
it.
do what you got to do here. Kraken pulling out every stop they can find. 150 points down. Zath, I don't think they have a way back in anymore. I really don't.
I don't think so. I don't
If they
think
can,
so. Zulu.
maybe if they can bag enough kills, if they can get kills at the right time, maybe.
The enemy is about to win.
Zulu takes C cap.
Seal is going to be able to bag A briefly and then run away into Thunderdome.
Yeah. Nice hit on Zekis, but ugh.
They need to kill. If they can kill Tangerines at the right moment, they might be able to flip the score. Maybe. But man, I just don't know how they're going to pull it off.
I don't know either.
Because
And
Blappity's-
Tangerines is just
Blappity's getting low
Look
now.
at those
There he
hits.
goes.
That's it.
It's over now. It's over now. Kraken
Leo's AP. And
There goes
Seal
Seal.
down.
Yep, that's the game. MHG with the reverse sweep. A
Oh.
very tightly played series. Both teams taken all the way to the wire. Kraken not able to pull it out. MHG is going to win this series.
That's
Wow.
right. 30 seconds to go. Nobody else is gonna die, I guess.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna be enough time for anybody else to die.
But I think this says everything right here. We've got Seal dying. We got Memes at 104 hit points. The inability to convert those kills
Yeah.
is really what cost Kraken this game.
Making a big difference here. And I got to talk about Tangerines, right? That Howden Liu
Yeah.
position, he got such amazing work out of that position between the airstrikes, his hydro, his ability to throw shells on both, certainly into the middle of the board, but early on he was also able to throw shells over towards the A cap. What a brilliantly played match. MHG
right.
MHG goes home the winner, though. They are moving on to day 4. Congratulations. Oops, what happened there?
Well fought, well
There
earned.
it was. There it was.
Well fought, well earned. All right.
Very much so. Very much so.